Yo, what is up, my tubers? We're back for some more Sealed here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. Some more Sealed Dominaria here in action. This is OG Dominaria. Again, just like the last few days, in prep for the upcoming Arena Open. Oh, we opened 6 playable rares this time. Lyra's pretty good. Kazarov's very good but slow. Allosaurus good. Alright. I like that. And again, thanks for watching. Hopefully this content is still somewhat interesting as... Well, I know this is an older format, but sometimes that's just the way it goes. Okay, how does our white look? 2 Memorials is good. We have a Danitha. Invoke is solid. Pegasus is... So we have nothing but flyers in white. Interesting. I'm going to do what I normally do and just pull out all the cards that I think are playable, and then we're going to build a deck from that after the fact. Oh, blue has not enough playables, so I don't think we can be playing blue at all. Black has 2 Eviscerate. Kazarov. Oh, black has some okay cards. A lot of them are expensive, though. Red does not look good. Red looks very weak here. How about green? Green also looks pretty darn miserable. Let's see. But we do have access to 1 Surveyor and, ooh, the Icy Manipulator. That's a very good one, obviously. This could be a strange build of sorts. We'll have to see. I mean, I definitely want to be playing white for all of the good flyers. The thing is, the triple Pegasus Coursers want to be aggressive. I don't know if the other colors necessarily lean towards being aggressive. The black's tempting to play just because the double Eviscerate. I wonder if like green-white aggro is the best way to go about this, though. The triple Pegasus allowing some of the larger green creatures to get in is kind of nice. I think red is a pretty easy cut here, just doesn't do enough. Black gives me Kazarov. Well, it'd be Kazarov without the activated ability, though, so that does make that a lot worse. I mean, I do have a Clifftop Retreat, I guess. Well, I guess we would still get access to red, wouldn't we? If we went black-white, we would just have no early game. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be running some vanilla 2-1s and 2-2s. Any red card we're splashing for? I mean, we could splash like the Haphazard Bombardment, too, if we were going to go black-white route. Let's take a peek at what black-white looks like, and then if black-white's not any good, we can take a look at maybe the white-green instead. I don't have any equipment, do I? No equipment at all. I mean, I have some dubs, but I don't think those are very good. So would the Vile Offering be playable? Well, Yargle's not very good, so I'd have 1, 2, 3 legendary creatures, which is probably not enough, so that would be some easy cuts there. Removal-wise, we just have access to those 2 Eviscerates. I mean, I don't really care for Torment. I would probably end up running some of these just random 2-drops just to fill curve purposes. And then we would get the Clifftop Retreat. Again, could splash a little bit of red. We'd probably splash for, like, Intervention would be okay, and maybe the Bombardment. Alright, so that's what black-white looks like. Let's take a look at white-green. So we get the Saurus, Gorger, A lot of token nonsense going on there. We might even run the dubs in this list. Because we have a... oh, I was going to say we have a lot more 2-drops, but... we only have 3 2-drops if we count the Saproling Migration on turn 2. Any reason to run the Tragic Poet? No, no good enchantments here. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Okay. So I think black-white's going to be the way to go here. Our curve is going to be a little bit slower, but we do have some very, very strong cards overall. I guess the Omnivore is not great here, is it? Maybe double Soul Salvage is not good. I vest back in. Yeah, I think we'd want to just run some vanilla 2-drops just for curve purposes. I'm not sure the Chainer's Torment is... well, I guess with 3 Pegasus Course, so the Chainer's Torment actually does make sense. Omnivore's not very good. Maybe double Soul Salvage is too much. Maybe just 1 Soul Salvage is good enough here. And then plan on splashing the Intervention for a little bit more removal. So removal-wise, we would have Fiery to Eviscerate, the Icy Tap Down, Invoke. Pretty good. I think I'd try to get the Bombardment in just for the fun of it, too. So, if you don't know what this is, 6 mana enchantment that you choose 4 non-enchantment permanents that you don't control. So that includes lands, of course. And then at the end of your turn, you randomly destroy one of them. And that happens up to 3 times. So at the beginning of your end step, if 2 or more permanents you don't control have a name counter on them, destroy one of those permanents at random. So it is, in theory, a 3-for-1, but it is really, really variable. A lot of variance in what happens there, but it's a fun one. I think we'll throw it in the deck. All my 2-drops are so bad. Sarah Disciple's really weak. Evangel's really weak. Rat Colony obviously really weak. You know what we could do? We could splash like the Gitu Chronicler as well. Although I guess that would want double red, so never mind. And I take that back. So I need to make a cut here. I mean, it's probably supposed to just be like the Rat Colony. Or I guess the Sarah Disciple's worse. I think the Rat Colony can trade with a 2 toughness creature. We're not trying to be super aggro and we don't have any equipment, so I guess the Disciple's just bad. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, and then we'll add the Cliff Top, we'll add the 2 Memorials. And then we will go 4, 5, 6, 7... maybe 5 plains tops. At least 8 swamps, and then a 1 of mountain. It'd be 8 black, 8 white, 1 red. That actually looks okay. We don't have very much double colored mana, right? Just the Kazarov, which is at 7, and Lyra, which is at 5. Alright, yeah, let's give it a shot. What the heck? While we're waiting for the queue, shoutouts to our sponsor of the stream, cardkingdom.com. You go to cardkingdom.com/Numot. You can get all of your paper magic card related needs anyways. Maybe you want to build some commander decks or something? Check them out. That is my affiliate link. There's always a link down below in the description for them, but just thought I would shout them out. And yeah, let's see if we can do some stuff here in OG Dom. We are on the play. Looks good enough. I tend to believe that this is frequently an 18 land format, though I've opted for 17 here. We do have the one of our Pegasus to go along with that Chainers. Sounds real slow, though. I'd say generally this is not a very fast format. And sealed is always slower than draft, or at least almost always. Turn 1 sparring construct, though. Okay. A little bit annoying. Red-black. They're playing a 1/1 menace out as well. Sheesh. Alright. Surveyor was a pretty good draw, surprisingly. Yeah, we'll lead on Surveyor and go grab our second white source. That way, if we draw Lyra, we can just curve out on turn 5 with it. That is super aggressive. Holy smokes. Using Vicious Offering there on my 1/2. Okay, let's just play out the Pegasus instead of the Chainers then. We might not actually want to run out the Chainers versus this opponent since they appear to be trying to kill me as quickly as possible. Alright, I don't mind them making a 2/2 menace. Ooh. Wow, that's spicy. If we can cast that next turn, that's super good. Because they missed a land drop and they have very few permanents, so even just targeting 3 lands with this could actually win the game. And yeah, now that we have so much removal, I'm going to go ahead and run out of Chainers. Let's just sit back. Okay, eviscerate one of my flyers, bash in for 2, that's fine. Damn, tap land. Alright, well, we'll take this opportunity just to kill their 2/2 menace then. Since we'd have nothing else to do anyways. So I'm going to fall to 9. I'm going to make a 9/9. I'm going to go... I'm going to hold back the Courser. And we're just going to go Bombardment Pass. Let's choose all of their black sources, the Forest and the Slimefoot. And they gave it up. Alright. Well, when your opponent's behind, Bombardment's a funny one. Yeah, so again, 6 mana enchantment, ETB, you choose 4 non-enchantment permanents from your opponent, and then at the end of your turn, one of them dies randomly, as long as there are 2 or more of them. In essence, 2 or more of them still on the battlefield. What Bombardment is really good with is like Blink of an Eye. If you can assemble that, or maybe there's some other way to bounce it or whatever, but this hand is bad as we move on to game 2. It's got a Lyra though, so we're gonna keep it. I have a feeling I'm not supposed to run out a 1/1 for 1 here. Triple Courser Pegasus, okay. And they play out their Deathwing Thallid. Treat's a good draw. It's 1 more land towards Lyra. Also gives us red for the intervention. Although I'm just going to be playing out the Confessor here as a 3/3. And I'm not going to attack with the Courser, because if they kill my Confessor, Pegasus can then block the Krosan Druid instead. Eldest Reborn, yeesh. Well, that ain't good. Alright, well, I hope they don't have a removal spell for this. I think we'll just discard our Memorial number 2. Because if they kill Lyra, then next turn they get to steal the Lyra with Eldest. Alright, sure, I'm not blocking. They can't kill this with Gideon's Reproach, so I don't mind attacking. I mean, now we're back up to 19. Okay. Actually, not too many good cards to get back. They might get back my Pegasus Courser, given the fact that they attacked with both of their creatures last turn, so... Yeah, I think they have a pump spell in their hand. I'm not sure what kind of pump spell they have, but... So I could either go for the Fiery, or I could go for the tap-out Bombardment. I don't think I'm going to attack. I think we're going to Bombardment and pass. We're going to choose 3 lands in the Courser. If we hit one of their green or white sources, that would be great. Hitting the Courser is also good, because then I can attack in the air next turn. Alright. Well, so far, both times I've resolved Bombardment, the opponent's conceded, but that game there wasn't necessarily a product of Bombardment. What trick is there in the format that they would attack not only their 2/3, but also their 1/1 into my Lyra? Vicious Offering would have killed it straight up, so it wasn't a minus effect. There's no like +5/+5. The Gift of Growth gives +4/+4 if it's kicked, right? Unless maybe it is 5/5. I don't know. Regardless of what it was. Okay, on the play here. Good looking hand. Curve doesn't start until turn 3, but... I mean, I keep playing Chainer's Torment and Sealed, but I don't actually think this card is all that good. It's like, okay. It's okay. And we'll leave it at that. You'll notice a lot of times it's like almost detrimental because of, well, the life loss on the final mode of the trigger saga. So if we just rattle off 2 lands in a row, this hand is poppin', huh? I think if I draw an untapped land next turn, I will play out the Chainers, though, because we have Pegasus. Oh, I was going to say make it unblocked. Okay. Green, white. I don't know what that means. Probably nothing, actually. I don't know why I said that. This is sealed. It's not like they drafted a deck. Well, that's a pretty good draw. Alright, let's attack first, see if maybe they have a Gideon's Reproach. They go for Reproach on my Courser. Do I want to kill it? If they Reproach that, I do not care. That seems good for us. Kind of want to just live, right? We're just trying to find our 5th land to resolve Lyra and say, can you beat it? Sure, that's fine. Only 2 cards in their hand now. I kind of like trading Sentry for their Envoy. But I could also just take 6, no worries, that's fine. Oh, do they have Nature's Spiral or something in their graveyard? Or in their hand? Not finding the land we need. Okay, given my hand, I'm gonna chill back with all my creatures. It's a little bit tempting to attack with everything there. We'd put them down to 9. And then actually potentially have lethal next turn, but I just have too much action to want to do that, I feel like. Call the cavalry. Yeah, that's fine. So I can double black like this, no problem. And then take a hit for 3, go to 10. We'll go back up to 12 afterwards. I really need to get this Lyra online. A double reproach. Okay, well, only one card left. Yeah, if we can resolve Lyra next turn. Perfect. So we just need to fade them having another removal spell. Well, we actually don't mind if they have another reproach. Oh, no, if they have another approach, they can attack with Sentry or block with Sentry, give it Death Touch. Sorry, Indestructible. Alright. Do you have it? That's not it. White-green has like Blessed Light, and that's about it, I think. Whoa! Do they have like a charge? I'm actually gonna go ahead and block their Aven with mine now, because they have to sack the bodyguard. Okay. Okay. Good. So I'm gonna go back down to 6, get a 6/6. And I can attack for 5 again, go back to 11, and then we play Acolyte, go back to 14. Now we just have Eviscerate Flyer plus Lethal next turn. Man. Hell of a card, eh? Look at all that text. Flying, First Strike, Lifelink. Does this deck have a Sarah Angel in it too? I opened Lyra in another sealed pool and I had Sarah Angel in that one. Can't recall if I have Sarah Angel here too. I guess we can take a peek at our overlay, and I do not. Okay. Oh, it's a Gaia's Blessing that they have. Wasn't a Nature Spiral. Alright, we go for the win. Huh. Is there any way they could have like a charge here? So it's actually, you know what? It's better to block here and trade with their Vigilance. So now I just attack with both. Oh, maybe they didn't mean to attack. I don't know. Didn't matter. If they didn't have anything, I was going to eviscerate their flyer and kill them anyways. Alright. Good little 3-0 start here. Unsurprisingly, if I resolve a Lyra and she sticks, I win the game. Seems like a good strategy maybe for the open. Open a Lyra, resolve Lyra frequently. Alright, I think this is a weird keep where I'm actually going to play out the Confessor on turn 1. So if we can find a white source by turn 3, this is a pretty good aggressive curve. And even if we don't draw the planes next turn, Chainers into Icy Manipulator puts on a lot of weird pressure. That's a good 3-drop to draw if I'm not going to draw planes. Hopefully they don't have Syncopate. This is going to be one of those games where Chainer's Torment is probably at its best, where I'm pressuring a lot. And the opponent's not doing anything. A land so I can play Manipulator and activate it immediately would also be very good. I'm okay with that. Just drawing one of my worst cards, no big deal. I do want to attack here and trade with their Scholar. That's one fewer creature for them to block the Nightmare that I'm about to get with. Because right now, the Nightmare is going to deal 12 to me and become a 12/12, so one shot from it will kill them. That's fine. Could have upkeep tapped their Llanowar Elves there with the Icy, but I think we want to see what they do first. Ideally, they don't have like an Academy Journey Mage and just bounce my... Okay, that's fine. Sure. It's tempting to leave the Yargle back, but... Nice draw. Ah, sure. Okay, so they're gonna tap down my 12/12. I assume they're gonna trade there. Okay, I mean... Courser and 12/12 will be lethal. I wonder if they have Yargle in their deck because they have some of those legendary spells. Milling me for 3. Usually you don't want to be milling your opponent in these type of formats. In Draft, you could build like a weird mill deck, but in Sealed, especially when your opponent's playing black, I mean, pretty easy to think I could have some recursion. Okay, I'm going to tap an Elf here as they go to combat. That takes them away from 1 mana. We don't really care about the Yargle. I mean, I'm still going to block it so I don't randomly die to +3/+3, but... With as little mana as they have open now, I don't have to worry about them having like a Eldest Reborn. And that's game. Okay. Well, we got to pull off what I said once, the Courser with the Chainers. 12/12 flyer at your face. That's how you start 4-0. Just get lucky. It's gonna be a quick video here. 29 minutes in and we're already 4-0. Well, hopefully we get to rattle off a couple more. Okay, on to game number 5 after I've jinxed myself. Low hand, but certainly a keepable hand. Good old Icy. I wouldn't mind drawing my 2/2 for 2 next turn. I will say that. That's not it, though. We might get run over quickly by red-white aggro. Uh-oh, the Valduck too. Oh, where were you last turn? Okay, I mean, I guess I run this out now instead of my skittering since it blocks either of those. Sure, I'm gonna take 5. Barf. Okay, that's good. Let's just immediately eviscerate the Valduck then. Stabilize a little bit. I don't mind taking a couple hits for 2. We can just fiery that next turn. Or eviscerate, but yeah, fiery's more mana efficient. Problem is I'm still kind of bleeding here, even though we're killing all their threats. That is one I cannot kill, but we can tap it down with Icy. Or rather, I might not be able to kill. They might not have a historic card, you know? Too many cheap threats. I mean, I'm guessing I'm supposed to go Sentry here and pass. Sentry can trade away with Unicorn. We haven't given them really any other targets for removal though, so wouldn't be hard to think they have a Blessed Light here or something. Yeah, Goblin Barrage. Alright, so I tap Sanctum Spirit, I go to 3. I can't draw Lyra because I don't have access to double white. I think my hope here is to... Yeah, I think my only hope here is to actually Skittering Surveyor for a second white source and draw Lyra next turn. And then we can go jump, bounce, go to 1 on board. Obviously dead to anything here, and they have Memorial active, but if they don't have much, and I rip Lyra off the top, that is our hope. Okay, has to be Lyra. Ooh, actually, does Danitha work? Danitha's got First Strike lifelink, so that might actually work. Funny enough. It's like a baby. Baby Lyra. Oh, alright, didn't matter. Good beats. I don't know how much damage we took from that damn 2-drop, but felt like at least 10. Alright. 4-1 now. Alright, on to the next game. We only have 1 mountain in the deck. We have 8 swamps. Is this hand even good if I draw a swamp? No, it's not, so I'm gonna mulligan. That's much better. You think about the previous hand, if I draw a swamp, we just cast a bunch of crappy creatures, so... Alright, so game plan is Danitha next turn. Nice. Found our red source slash second white source without having to worry. Okay. Make them use their trick. I mean, I have Soul Salvage in my hand. Sure, that's fine. I guess we can just play out a 3/3 here now as well. Instead of playing Courser, that's also more mana efficient. So that makes their Honor Guard a 3 power. And I am happy to trade. Courser, land pass. We really don't want to see a Caligo Skin Witch. Next turn we can go Surveyor, grab a land, Soul Salvage. Okay, that's fine. I hope they load up their Danitha and then we can just eviscerate it. What creature they choose here is the one that they're going to have to continue to choose. Smart. They chose the one that can be indestructible. Ah, but they're tapping out. Alright, so... If I eviscerate the Drudge Skeleton now, then their Danitha becomes a 3/3 next turn. Yeah, I need, especially since I drew the haphazard, I need to play out the Surveyor here to grab an extra land. Go ahead and get back both these creatures. I'll chump, or rather I'll bounce, take 4. Okay. Alright, let's go Danny plus Confessor as a 3/3. I'm gonna take 4 next turn in the air, because once the Triumph of Gerard triggers the final chapter, their skeleton becomes a 4-power flyer for the turn. But since I have Courser plus Danitha, I can gain some amount of life back. Oh, wow. So what does this do now? When an enchanted creature dies, return that card to its owner's hand. Okay. I could multi-block it too, but let's just chump for now. They go to 31, I go to 5. Oh, they're tapped out. Oh, but now they can cast their Triumph of Gerard next turn. Well, let's take a peek at the last card in their hand, I guess. Oh, good. Exile removal. I need to get lucky here. Can't even attack. Damn it, and it hit the land. We needed to hit one of their relevant creatures there. It is a very large Drudge Skeleton. Oh, interesting. I actually survived this. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now wait a minute. They threw away their Rona. Oh, this sucks. Because they have settled the score, so... Man, if that freaking bombardment hadn't killed the land, we'd actually be okay. So I guess I need to Jump, block. Well, no, I guess we can eviscerate the Drudge Skeleton now. Well, this is going to kill one of them anyways, isn't it? So I probably need to save it. No, we just need to save. Pass. Yep. So I chump. Eat. Go to 1. Ah, 1 life kills us here. Wait, not anymore. Not anymore. We drew the flyer, which means their token gaining flying next turn. Okay. Hold up. Now we can top deck Lyra. Maybe? Oh, they just had a removal spell. Man, if that bombardment had killed... so unlucky. The one bad target we had. If it had killed any of the creatures, I think we're okay there. But good stuff. 4 and 2. I jinxed it. We can win from here. So let's just do that. Game 7 we go. Easy mulligan. Ay, ay, ay. I hope we draw a swamp. I'm gonna pitch the Confessor here. So I think I'd rather cast a 2-mana creature if we can. Oh, we are drawing only white sources though. Swamp off the top? No. So our first play of this game is going to be a Sentry on turn 4, huh? Well, that's not good. That is very good. Question is, will it live if we cast it? Oh, that's kind of scary too. I don't think I'm going to attack with my Sentry here. Given the way Priority is holding, I think they have a fungal infection in their hand. Let's hope they don't have an Eviscerate or a Blessed Light or something. Yeah, I'm not blocking that. You can hit me for 4. If we get to untap with Adamant Will for Lyra, I will feel more confident, certainly. Okay, hey. Dig, dig, dig. I just attack with Lyra next turn. Sweet, and we even drew the black source. Oh, I want to run Bombardment out there, but I think we just need to hold up Adamant Will for the rest of the game. Holding up Adamant Will stops the majority of the black removal spells from killing Lyra. Like no Vicious Offering, no Eviscerate, what else? Other things, I'm sure. Settle Score and Blessed Light are the only things I can think of there. That's fine. God, I really want to attack with Sentry, but I'm pretty sure they have... Pretty sure they have the, fungal in their hand. Alright, I'm gonna play out the land. Discard the Evangel. That way if I draw another land next turn, I can go Bombardment plus hold up the Will. Blocks. Man, still 6 cards in their freaking hand. That is very strange. Okay, did not expect that. So, there is risk in playing this Acolyte, because I might give them a different creature to Reborn. We milled Eviscerate and Icy Manipulator, dang it. Like, if I had milled my own Kazarov there, I would have been extremely punished. But by doing this, we now have lethal multiple ways in the air, so... I think this makes sense. Green? What on earth is going on here? Okay, let's smack with all of our flyers. So they have a way to deal with Lyra, apparently. Yeah, we knew they had the fungal. Blink of an eye bounce. Okay. Sure. Well, I'm gonna go for lethal on my Aven then. Beautiful. Saved. Saved 5 and 2. Go to the next. Oh, Lyra. Savior of souls. Ooh, this hand's really bad though. Or rather, it's really slow. I don't think you can mulligan, but I'd say there's a decent chance we just get a run over. I mean, baseline I need to draw, what, 2 lands first? 4 drop, huh? No, we don't want to see creatures. We do not want to see creatures before turn like 4 from the opponent. I need to draw something to do next turn. Excellent. Furthermore, they didn't do anything on their turn 3, so... Phew! The short reprieve that we needed. I hope they use like an Eviscerate here. Ariel! Oh my god. And that thing's a knight too. That's quite bad. Okay, so they can just kill my Pegasus Courser now with Ariel. I will trade for their Honor Guard. That's good for us. Because they needed to tap the knight to kill the creature, so now they can't kill the Courser here. Oh, sure. So hit me for 4, and then they can make a token end of turn. I'll go to 11. All right. Fade removal, please. Because if they have a removal spell here, even though I have Soul Salvage, it's just too slow. That's night number 3. Oh no. I have to attack. And they can just kill this Acolyte end of the turn, but then if they do that, that means at least they're not making another knight. Okay, so their game plan might be to like make 2 knights and then kill Lyra that way, or make rather one more knight and then kill Lyra next turn. Which means they can't lose any of their other knights this turn. So if I get to hit twice with Lyra, Chainers will kill them. Oh. Hmm. So I will offer the Acolyte up here. Nope, they're gonna kill the Acolyte before blocks. Okay, that's fine. So they're not planning on killing Lyra then with the Ariel, unless they have like a call the cavalry here as well. Dark Bargain. They go to 12? Okay. I go back up to 15. For 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, let's play out the 1/1. And I'm gonna upkeep tap Ariel and make them decide if they want to kill something right now. This is a close game, because Pegasus with Confessor puts them to 4. So they're going to attack me for like 7 here. I don't think they're going to attack with the Knight of Numinalia. It's really bad for us if they have the fungal infection too. Oh, they did attack. Huh. I'm at 5, I go to 7. Ah, oh, it's going to be just enough to kill us. Oh, it's so close, but the Ariel kills us, right? Tap, tap, kill. Yeah, I can't attack here. It's so gross. Alright. Well, now I wish I had blocked with the Confessor on the Knight last turn. Damn. I would have been at 10... but then I'm still not going to have lethal. Oh, what a close game. We bring them to 1 if they don't have anything. Yeah. As good as Lyra is, they had removal, and Ariel was insanity since I had nothing to go along with. We're just 1 damage short. 1 damage. Right, nothing I can do here. It's close. Alright, GG's though. Good beats. Yeah. There are just so many bombs in this format that if you leave them unchecked, they kind of just take over the game. We got to 5 wins, so not too shabby. Thought the deck was pretty decent. I'm glad we got to do some bombardment stuff a couple of times. Lyra obviously clutch every time we had it. Decent enough. Wouldn't have qualified me for day 2 of the Open, but once the Open does occur, which as of this recording it's 2 days away, I will record or upload the VODs of those so you guys can watch how the Open went for me. But thanks for watching. That's it for me today. I appreciate y'all tuning in for some OG Dom Sealed. Cube is up in just under a week, and then Brothers War is actually in like 2 weeks. So we got some good stuff coming up. We'll have to bear through whatever we have until then. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye. See you tomorrow.